Okay, so with that, we'll introduce the first topic. The topic today is going to be whether morbid obesity among children should count as child abuse, and whether morbidly obese children should be removed from their families by the state. This is a topic that we've selected for the first meeting, but we'd really like your input for future topics. The whole point of this is to have an open dialogue, so if there's an issue that you'd really like to discuss, please tell us. And if you'd like to present something about it at the beginning, that would be great. I think kind of our idea about the structure of it is there's going to be a really brief presentation, like 2 or 3 minutes, which I'm going to give today at the beginning of each meeting, and you can go around. If you have a certain issue that you feel strongly about, maybe you can present it. Omar may present something on abortion. I think he has some good ideas on that. So if there's an idea like that, please tell us and we'll try to fit it in.
Yeah.
So today, I think we're sort of going to try to present often maybe the controversial side, because I think often on campus we go to presentations where people reiterate their own preconceived notions, and I don't think there's a lot of growth from that. So I'm going to present the case for why I think morbid childhood obesity is a grounds for removal from the home, and then we can kind of see how everyone responds to that. So first I want to be clear about what we mean by morbid childhood obesity. When people discuss this, they're usually talking about people in the top 99% of BMI. So these are not people who are a little bit overweight. These are morbidly obese children who have difficulties walking, difficulties breathing, difficulties with many everyday tasks that we take for granted. So it's been a common practice in the past for children who suffer from nutritional neglect to be removed from their families. And I argue that morbid obesity is just another form of nutritional neglect. Usually we think of undernutrition, but overnutrition is also a form of nutritional neglect. And in many ways, it's much worse than undernutrition. Morbid obesity is irreversible in a sense. When children are morbidly obese, it's very rare for them ever to live a lifestyle of a normal weight again because of all the fat cells that develop. While a child who's beaten or is undernourished can eventually reach normal weight and those scars will heal, once you're morbidly obese, you're probably never going to go back to a normal weight. Child abuse is often defined as something that presents an imminent risk of harm or serious harm. And I argue that obesity is a serious harm. It significantly decreases life expectancy. It causes numerous other health risks. Almost every other health risk is triggered by obesity. It's irreversible, as I mentioned. And it's simply a serious problem. And the risks, I think, as people don't often realize, really are imminent. It's not like just a long-term thing. There are many cases with morbidly obese children who can't breathe, who can't walk, and can't do basic things in the short term. So I'm just interested what your views are, what you guys have to say on this topic. Yeah, and so I think we can just have an open discussion. I don't want us to have to call on people to raise their hands. Just to start, yeah, that's great. But in the future, let's just try to talk. We're here in couches, and I think it's a nice, kind of comfy environment to just have a chat. But yeah.